Hi, I'm here to apologize to a friend that I know online for 3 years. I've done something very hurtful, something really bad, and he has all the right to be upset and never forgive me for it. I'm here to apologize, and I wish to clear up some misunderstanding in us, and hopefully I will not lose that friend. Every single things lead up to this video, so I'll play this video to you first to have a rough understanding of what's happening.
So if you've seen recently, I've done some, fixing up with my, I would say mental health. I kind of left people behind. What does this mean? This means that I left, of course. I feel like everyone has this thing where they want attention, right? It's normal, it's human. And people like to manipulate that and make you work for free. People like to make you feel appreciated in front of everyone else. But realistically, they don't really care about you. They act in this way that makes you feel appreciated, and they act like they actually care, right? But deep down, in those stressful moments where they have to deal with a lot of stress, they act differently, not because of the stress, but because that's who they really are. Like behind the scenes, that's who they really are. I had a friend who I trusted for 3 years. I would join all the time, all the servers, profile pics, all the logos, posters, and so on. And recently, disrespected me in the most subtle way by replacing me. Yes, being disposable is horrible, and I know what it means. Am I sad because of it? Of course I am, but I learned. I learned that if I would have stayed with that person, I would have never done anything with my life. And now I'm back in China. I'm releasing more videos and Instagram posts than ever. And I'm making a book and webtoon at the same time while doing my A levels and grades in school. So if you've ever felt disposed or left out of a friend group, or they act differently around you compared to their other friends, don't stay with them. Those people are the most fakest people you'll ever meet in your life who just want to use you for your talents. If you ever feel addicted to like watching somebody, or you ever felt addicted to joining a lobby or a fan group in like Fortnite or Discord call or Twitch, the best way to know that they don't really care about you is get them in a very stressful situation and see how they act around you. Because the funny thing is, I wasn't the one at fault. It was actually somebody else who was at fault. But I get removed, I get replaced because I decided not to be serious on a child's game. Anyway, that's about it. I just woke up, so my voice is kind of deep. Keep moving forwards, lads, and fuck those manipulating freaks, because they ain't gonna help you. You gotta find your own way up. Fuck them. Fuck them all.
So that's the videos
Behind the scenes, that's who they really are.
of me being a manipulative freak, taking advantage of people's and act differently behind the scenes. I'm extremely sorry, and I don't know what else to say than saying sorry to you to make you feel that way. But before you hate me for your life, I would like to just explain why this happened. I'm not a person who would use somebody for my gains. I have no gains in any case of this. Is to fulfill something that I want to do. Maybe you want to call that gains. Yes, I can. But I never use anyone. I ask him for help, and I receive them. That's it. But anyways, we talk more about that later. But first, we can understand where is this story coming from. The whole story started from a Minecraft SMP, where I wake up to these screenshots of the entire SMP. It's been blown out, and I have removed all the names, as you can see, but I have highlighted, excuse me, your name in red colors for easier reading. Because this is between you and I don't want to get anyone else involved. So the first thing that I saw in very early morning at 8 o'clock is this image of the SMP has been ruined. At the time, I'm in disbelief, where the server should be protected with plugins that it shouldn't be destroyed, but does. So my first assumption is it could be a copy of the world, and then it be destroyed. And so when I got on, I tagged 3 person that is in the photos, and I asked what is happening. And then I didn't get any reply from there, but from one of the 3 person here told me that, hey, we done a little joking around, a little goofy, and so the entire place is kind of blown up. And then another question I have is, why is one of the person is given OP, because he was never given OP before? Because giving OP to someone else is quite dangerous, as currently I only gave OP to people that I trust, that I've been known for a very long time. And the latest I have no reply from you, then I add on. I say, I don't really mind if someone wanted to just have some fun, because, and in this case, I didn't know when is the backup is. It could be days ago, and then it means that people time spent on the server writing have been thrown out of Windows because of few minutes of a funny haha. And I added on that I say, if this only affected me, I would not be mad, but this time is different, because as you can see in the screenshot, everything is being blown to smithereens, as one of them explained. So everything is gone. If I have to roll back, it could be roll back to day 1 where nothing is saved. Because that time I tried to reroll, roll back once, and this is all I got. So at that time I am panicking and annoyed, because this might not be savable. The SMP might call it here. It only have been a week, and everything's gone. So I'm panicking. And then one of them saying they can fix the spawn and this and that, but the play base couldn't be safe. And I do believe one of the 3 person that did the pranks did a story. Let me see it somewhere here. Yeah, I'm genuinely sorry. I really am. And then later I show more screenshots, and then I add-ons that if you want to blow up the place, have some fun, let me know early, because I need to create backup. And the first response I'm getting from you is yippee. And then I thought, hey, wait, you aren't feeling any sorry from your word. Instead, you are quite happy of what you have done. To be frank, that is the first things that I saw in the morning. I was thinking straight, and the slight annoying and panic had grew into something else. And later on, instead of saying sorry and giving efforts and showing effort to fix things up, you have a fight with other members of the group. At that time, there's an XD behind messages that I don't really register that morning. It just went by. Instead, all I see is two people shouting each other's. It's not a good feeling to have. And then later, the blame is just going from you and another person's and back to you. None from the three person that who causes this, you and one other person did not feel sorry and did not have an effort to try to fix it up. At least from my perspective at the time. And then later, here you say that anything fixable with the power of friendship. At that point, I didn't know that you meant it. Like you really want to fix it up. To me, it felt like that time during that moment, to me it felt like a mockery to me because I wasn't getting the response that I expected, and therefore all the messages coming through here it felt like sarcasm. It felt like a mockery to me. And then how you take everything so lightly do make my slight annoyance to become a little upset. And then here you say it was all a chain reaction, started from one person, and then all three of you has do your part and destroy the entire server. And then here you can clearly see the message that I had speak a little louder and be a little bit more upset here. I don't think I've been clear here. First, I'm not mad on how you're blowing up the whole places. It's all fun and groove. Part of that I don't understand is why none of you asked me to back up the server first. Server is back up once a day. And then another part is where operator was given to someone that I'm not sure if I can trust. And how here it started to story how the whole thing started is because of the creeper explode. There's a videos as proof at latest. That's where it started because the explosion was not turned off in the server. Therefore, explosion can destroy the map. Well, that is on me as admin that did not have that set fault. And then here, once again, now when I look at it, you're trying to calm things down, say it's alright though, we can fix it easily. You're trying to solve the case, but at the time, to me, it looked like a mockery. It looked like you are disrespecting my work, where you think this is just child play. It doesn't mean anything to you. But at that time, it is all I care about. Every day I wake up, I try to work on the SMP. I try to reply to every messages on the server. It is all I care about at that time. And the first thing that I do, the ritual that I've done for past few weeks has been looked down like that. I really do feel grief at that time. And I felt disappointed. And therefore I shout at you, you are wrong this time. And there's one more message at the bottom. Here. Yeah. And here one of you say, you guys didn't expect this, fair enough. And then latest, this is just further add-on due to my anger and my disappointments. Later, I thought that you were trying to help, but here it sounds more like a mockery. But I'm pretty sure now I look at it, you are just joking. You say remove everyone except this, and then spawning a bunch of houses, and then that. But at that time, I feel like you're taking things too lightly. not not giving the attention it should to a project that I've been putting all my blood and sweat on. Yeah, and here you add on that you will recover their houses and then you would make a drawing of them. And you'll say it's more exciting than grinding loot. Now, when I look at it, yes, it is more hype than just grinding loot. I 100% agree. And that I think that is a really wonderful compensation. Really wonderful compensations, which I would never ever do. And yeah, and then later, here you add on that you're asking who we met, yada yada. But okay, all this I think it's just morning talk. You're just being goofy, but I thought you are just mocking me, and you are just mocking me and my work, and therefore I'm feeling it. I say, hey, I couldn't take this anymore. I need a peace of mind because the event is coming in 12 hours, and I need to get it done. And now with the server rollback, it has more things for me to do. And so what I did, I removed your role for the admin chat right here, and one other person as well, because both of you did not apologize and did not, and I assume do not have the heart to recover what is lost, to make an effort to fix it. Therefore, I remove both of you from the group and say I need to pull, and say I need to pull off. And also part of it is I know that if I'm not stepping out of this, I would say something really really bad, because I'm being pushed to an age that I don't know who is I anymore. So I pull the plug, and I think that's the right thing to do then. And now when I think of it, it is my fault that been just sitting there and then taking all this in. I should be more proactive to stop everything, take a walk, and come back. And my response will be totally different. And then later, I let out a rant. I said I need to get waters, and then I just ran. I say, it's not about how we can compensate them. It's about how people have been putting hours into it, and then we are just, giving them stuff back from creative, and then taking it so lightly. People would feel that the time that they spend on the SMP is like a waste of time. And then if I am on the receiving end, I would feel disrespected and I will leave because it's quite disappointing to me. I mean, that is just my thought during then when I receiving all this first thing in the morning. And then laters here. And laters I got onto the server and start working on the server. I did not read other chats. I'm just in the server trying to do things. And then as you can see here, we have MC Linker, where is a plugins where it links Minecraft chat to Discord. So when someone do a comment, when someone say something in Minecraft, it will be printed here from Discord. This is how we moderate, is how we check everyone's movement to see if anyone does anything illegal. And here you can see that I am working alone on the server, and then someone just put a message from Discord to chat with me. And then the message that I got is, now that you is kind of not playing, who is the new leader? Yeah. And then here I given 4 dots. And here I was feeling disappointed. To me, that at that moment, what I felt is, you did something, you didn't admit your mistake, and then now you just wanted to just walk away. I felt disappointed. And then the conversation continues, and I say, well, another problem to be solved, huh? So to me, right there, right then, I feel like this is a problem. This is an issue that you have caused, and then left it for me to take care of. And then the conversation continue, and I say, oh yeah, the person that they are proposing is fine, and then you offer to emphasize it, and then later I say, yeah, he's kind of person, the best person I can think of right now, and then some planning ahead stuff. Because here, I'm not trying to replace you. I think this is where it sparked the videos, where you think that you've been removed and been easily replaced by another person. No, that is not what I am trying to do here. From there, I remove you because I don't want to say something hurtful to you. One. And then two, I don't think we both in the right mind to have a conversation right now. You're thinking this is not a big matter, and at the other end, I think this is a big matter for me. I feel like you're disrespecting my work. And then everything that you say sounds like mockery to me while having a, a fight brewing in the mod chat. So there and then, I thought the best thing to do is to break out these two parties and let everything cool off, especially me. Because I do not want to say something hurtful, because that is not me. I don't call someone else's name. I don't assume something for someone. And I think that is part where I did really, really wrong. Where I shouldn't be the passive receiving end. I should be more proactive on getting informations, trying to reach you, for example. Because I know that you've been waiting for my message the entire days, but you're not receiving any. I'm just trying to not chatting with you because there's a lot of misunderstanding. That is where I want to complete. And then latest, at 10 o'clock, which is 20 minutes from these conversations, also in hours, it's 9 o'clock in the morning, and then now it's 10 o'clock. So right here, you write me a DMs. Oh no, sorry, this is on the S&P general. So latest at 10:12, you apologize to everyone, saying that you did something wrong, and I think that is applaudable. But I do think this sentence right here is too much. You shouldn't have say you are anything lesser. You are not. All I want from you is to say sorry and to say, hey, I'm sorry, can I help fix it up? And then you did it. And then later, I was AFK, and then you come into the Microsoft server, you say sorry again. This is what I've been waiting for. But I don't think the God wants us to be friends again, which is very unfortunate, because the moment that you came in and you say sorry, the server restarts, and your message will not send to me because I was AFK. I was out making coffee. And then later, wait, there is one more. Oh yeah, sorry, there's another message up here. So after this, then we have a mess, and then you shoot me a message on my DMs, and then once again you say sorry here. You say you didn't mean to blow shit up. It was team efforts, and then all this. It was kind of content at the end of the days. You gotta calm down a little though. It happens all the time in my S&P, where people got pissed and losing item, but it's simply just creative mode, and you can get it back. It's not worth destroying a friendship from a couple of broken loot that was gotten 12 hours, gotten 24 hours. If you're still mad, that's okay. You don't gotta forgive me. My bad, bro. Sorry. And here, from the moment that I gotten the new to this apology, it had been only an hours. I don't think I don't think I have recovered from my emotions, and therefore I reply. I try my best to reply to this message. That's why I took some time. I say I fully understand the solution can be just done a few clips, talk to them a little, and stuff. You see, this is the first thing I see in the morning. I wake up, setting up for the night events. My heart drops when I see this. A few people get on and then make the progress. I can talk to them. My sorry, everything's okay. And then here I say I will only testing how everyone related to this incident react to it. And it's also too early of the day for me to think straight. Yes, in the these two partially not partially these two is right. In the morning, the first thing before coffee, and also yeah, the first thing in the morning without coffee, I couldn't think straight, and that was stupid on me of just getting off your road. But still, at that time, I couldn't take it. What I can do is just to break up the fight and try to solve things. And the other part is where I hope to see you say sorry and then wanting to help to fix things out. And the latest, I say I'm sorry. I that way because I do care about SMP. It's my passion to make cool events like this. So this SMP is not my baby. It's all good though. I've calmed down a little now because it had been an hour. And then don't worry, I say sorry to them, don't feel bad. Enjoy the rest of SMP. So here, enjoy the rest of the SMP. This word kind of further emphasize this. Kind of further emphasize that you are no longer playing. So instead of replacing you, from my shoes, I'm thinking of I am just getting another person to fill in the role because you are no longer playing in SMP. That is my thought. I didn't know that it was the other way around. Because there I thought that you are sending a messenger to tell me that you're no longer playing. So I should do the necessary step to keep the SMP going. I'm sorry, I make you feel that way. It is on me that I am a passive receiving end that never fact check anything. I should go to you, speak to you, ask whether do you want to continue playing and stuff. Everything happens too quick. Everything is happening in hours. I couldn't think straight. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for making you feel that way. That is not what I meant. Because the information passing here and there is very confusing. And I misunderstand the entire pictures here. Anyways, continue forward. At 1 o'clock, once fixing up the codes and everything, I started call and reply all the messages. And then here, I say I can't reply everyone. I'm doing the patch. And then as you can see, I'm still replying to some of the messages because there's also other cases need to be solved. I want to get back to you. I wanted to talk to you, but it just things getting from here and there. It's just everything's just back to back, back to back, back to back. But still, it's my fault that I never take the initiative to talk to you first to confirm whether do you still want to play on the server or not. And later, 20 minutes before the event started, this is the vibe I'm getting. Someone said that he says IRL problem, IRL reason and not able to join on the Stitch event. And he'll say, it's alright, IRL always come first. Yeah, I'm gonna finish my weapon and shit. And then so that it means that you will not come. It's further emphasized that you will not joining the SMP anymore. And then also and then later you say plus also we accrued low key is GG. That time I thought we were good, and then after seeing this message, I like, hey, wait, hang on. Are you still mad about I'm being upset and then remove you from the group or anything? So then I'm actually kind of scared to talk to you then because I don't know if you are mad. Do you feel unfair because I remove you, or you feel yeah because I am been avoiding you ever since the whole afternoons and after this message because I feel like you is unstable and I am also in so many pressure. I haven't even have time to sort out my emotion yet. So I don't think I'm in a position to talk to you. And everything else lead to the events. This is where you join in. I believe because well families. Oh my god. And then here you can see that you joined the server. I did not go and greet you.
Oh,
that is my
snap.
bad.
It's go
Maybe
time.
that is where you get a wrong idea of I has totally abandoned you. No, that's not what I meant. What I mean, what I am that time is I don't know what to talk to you then, because you are filled with negativities, and then I haven't get the all the negative thought in my head out. And if I speak to you, I am really worried that I'm gonna say something wrong to you. So the only way that I can face this is to run away first, to sort out my emotions, to sort out my thought, and talk back, and then talk to you back. So then here, there's a moment where I kind of like,
So these guys are laggy. Help me. Oh no.
yeah, it is here.
Whoever wins wins.
This is the one interaction that I had with you during the
Funny.
battles,
Get up.
where it's where
Well,
I
let me
just
just-
teleport a player out because they're
Anyway,
fighting. and
what's a
stuff.
little farm?
Yeah, it's right here.
Slash TP.
Yeah, right there, and then I just
Alright, boys.
go
Oh, I
back,
feel oddly destructive today.
and then I just went back into the documenting the experience, and did not even interview you and talk to you. That's on me. That's my bad. Now that I'm looking back at this, well, I'm just collecting all these informations. You are not mocking me, or you're not disrespecting me at all during the whole thing. You're just being you, being goofy, and then you did something wrong, and then you're trying to let out the mood by joking around and picking stuff. But then my eye was just clouded. I am not able to make the right decisions to speak to you and confirm your wish. You wish to continue or not. Yeah, I done a good job of just fuck things up. I admit that. I'm stupid. And I take too much on my plate and wasn't able to manage it all. It's on me. And then latest, I think this is where everything just broke off. Like this is where everything exploded and leading to you leaving the servers and the videos and the Insta posts.
Rename our team, really?
Yeah. A toilet stat. One more.
One more. So that's
We have
What?
one
Hang on,
more.
what?
That's big.
What?
Let's go. Thank you, God. We
thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you, God.
What? You know what? I'm gonna give them one more. Fair's fair.
Nah.
I actually don't like the toilet. Rename our team, really?
Yeah. I'm being serious. And I'm thinking to
Hey.
make a demonic as your new leaders.
Really?
Yeah, and then my second option is you, Muffin.
Me? Why-
Yeah.
My
It's like-
vote.
Yeah, I think this is the part where I know that you're in the chat because you were speaking in the chat and then you was in the events. I saw you, but I did not make the effort to say hi. I'm sorry. I'm not hating you or anything. I'm just don't know how to speak to you yet. And then I think this is where you think that I wanted to replace you because of one single mistake. No, it's not. Because I saw a message that you say that say that you're no longer playing. Sorry, let me just quickly find it. yeah. Because I thought that you're no longer playing, so I'm just doing my job of finding the new person to fill in. I did not mean to replace you. You are irreplaceable. And later, this is where it sparked. I traced back the timing. It is right there and then you heard we are getting a new leaders, and then you are being removed from the mod. And then you say you just leave in the team chat, my bad again, sorry again, and then you left the Discord server. And then later you ask me, can you explain anything? Can you explain everything? Then I do not understand what it means. Because there I'm under assumptions that you do not understand what I have said earlier. Probably because I am under a time crunch and I'm just typing I just typing ramble. So I thought that okay, fine, I will, and then I reply you a few hours later because the stream ended that time. And so I thought okay, I will give you another explanations after I took a nap. So later next morning, I wake up through someone coming from Discord and chatting me through the MC linker. I learned that many of other members have been kicked out because of me. Yeah. And then I thought there's something else brewing here, but no, it is just me, actually. But that's not a big deal. Whatever. So later, after that, while this is happening, this is like in the morning, 11 o'clock. So I took a nap again, and I replied to the message. I say, I don't know whether you've seen this message or not, or you have already blocked me because you haven't replied yet. But you have all the right to not reply. It's fair. I say, hi. I'm not sure what's happening between us here. I only noticed you left the Discord later this morning through someone, and I realized everyone had been kicked from the Discord group, and if I have said something that's offended you, upset you, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for how I treated you when I found out the incidents. And here, I still think it's because of the incidents that I shout at you and then remove your what do you call this mod role into the group. But there and then I still think it's because I want to break this fight away. That's why I removed you. And also I didn't get I feel that you are not sincere about you doing the wrong thing and then you want to fix it. That's why I try to remove you and then try to proceed moving forward. But that doesn't mean that dispose you. I never had such thought. Even to this day, I have never removed you from the micro SMP or the Discord group. I mean, you left yourself already. And then I explained again, everything has happened too quickly and too fast, and on the bad timing too, because there is like 3 other cases jam packed together, so it's quite a lot to handle. And then I emphasize I'm not angry because you destroy stuff. I'm annoyed, but I did this way because how you reacted to the incidents, your words spell you don't care, and everyone treat a video game too seriously. I agree, it's just game, it can be just fixed, no biggie. Beyond that, what you destroy meant something to me. This SMP is my baby. Of course, I react aggressively when I see things like this happens. How people doesn't appreciate the work that everyone put in, and I kick you out of the group because I realize I'm not in the right mind to speak, so I have to pause the conversation somehow. I don't know how can I express this to you. I'm an event planner, and planning event is something I live for and die for. Whether it's a failure or a success, it's something that I wanted to do. And then yesterday morning, I felt disrespected and been looked down, so I acted that way. Once again, I apologize. I noticed you're trying to apologize in the SMP to me in the midday, but I was AFK and I wanted to reply to you, but you left. And later you was on stream. I was too busy, and I basically just react. I just basically just say sorry to whatever that I had seen. I have noticed. like the part where I try to fill a role of you left, to me is a obligations as a server owner to try to keep things going. I never meant to replace you. That is not what I'm doing. I'm never trying to dispose you. I'm just trying to break out the fight. And later that night, which is yesterday at about 7:45 p.m., I took a screenshot because this is the first time that I saw this post. How it goes out. So recently I've been thinking of making an actual description of what I'm doing and changing up. And talk about story within the descriptions. I've been dealing with some internet friends issue and realized friends were using me almost as a cash cow, taking my artwork and giving me nothing reward except praises. I thought it was good, and low-key, I got manipulated for 3 years straight. So this Luigi drawing is how I cope by facing it headfirst and cutting them both snake out of my life. And I learned this post via this once again via a Discord messages. And this post is at 17 hours ago, which is approximately 2 a.m. So basically is right after So basically is right after. So it's basically right after this. Like right after I asked, is it about the event? Sorry, I don't get the questions. So basically after this and hours later, then this has came about. But during that time I was asleep and I didn't know this then. And then the next morning I was working on the server once again. And then when I noticed this, it's already at 8 o'clock at night. I'm not trying to ignore you. Once again, I'm not trying to make you feel small. I just didn't see the message. I'm just too absorbed. I'm too focused in one thing and then close out every other things. I'm sorry. Yeah, and then so here there's is one thing that is been said here. So here you say I've been taking your artwork and giving nothing as reward as a praise. I am sorry I made you feel that way. In the video also you mentioned that you've been drawing poster logos, sorry.
Scrum insights for your talents, WebTuber, and that. Of course there are. Replace the expected one and the most subtle one. And the reason.
Yeah.
All the server.
Yeah, so a server profile pictures, a logo and post and so on. So all the listed here, I couldn't find it all. The only few things I can find is 2 of the server logos that I've been using. One is through contests, and then there's a reward. And then second is the SMP logo. I did not give you anything back except praise. That's on my part. And I don't think I give you enough credit as well. I don't think I give you credit at all for the SMP logos. That's on me. That's my bad. I'm sorry. I should have done this better. I should have rushed things. It really do on me. I'm sorry. But I'm not trying to manipulate you or to just use your talents. I have my way to say my thanks. I have my way to make you feel appreciated. One of it is to be your subscriber on your Twitch for 17 months in a row. And I remember during a Pokemon series that you make a whole freaking mural of us, the adventures. It is amazing. It's something that I really, really do enjoy. And it was last year. And then and there, I promise to have you work with me, to have I work with you to make custom thumbnails, and I'll be working on the video. Till today, I'm still very excited about the project, but I just wasn't have time. I just don't have time to finish it. I know it sounds like a excuses, Fabo. You never had time. You always say you're rushing. You always say that you have no time. I'm on time crunch. I have a secret that not many people know, but here's it. I am leaving the entire streaming era of mine because this had been my planning. My planning is to be not to be seen again from 2025 on stream, especially because I got a new role in my workplace, and I wouldn't have time to stream anymore. I want this to be our final moment. I want this to be the last happy moment of the communities before I depart from this era. But yeah, I fucked up. That's on me. I try to rush things through. I try to rush things through, and I'm not paying attention to people around me. It is all me. It's me. That's fucked up. I admit it. There's no excuses. And later that night, after the video says it's been launched, I got this message, which is fair. Someone has a bond to pick with me. As you guys know, you had cut tie with the right SMP, but the thing is, you have done the right things, and then you release the videos, explain situations, you made it very subtle, but I understood everything. You understand it as well. I've seen the video in questions, highly encourage you to watch it, and so I watch it. I watch it, and I do reply to you as well. Say I will make a reply video, which is this. I think the video is going for quite very long. I will try to rush it out. And him say he will defend you, and then it may sounds like he had done a lot, but he didn't do anything. Yes, you didn't do anything. It is all me that are expecting something that you didn't know, and I didn't tell you about it. It is on me. I wanted to apologize and to work with me to get things right, but I never say it, and you didn't know, and I never ask you again because I'm rushing. It's very stupid of me. And then and our question, why not after the center island was already joining? Yeah, so Fabo, you say that you have done say that so here he say that I call you out of spite at some point. Why has he done something to you? I never say anything like this before. If you go back to the screenshot, I did not say it. It was somebody else. I will not let you know. I will not tell who the name is here. This is not me. Out of spite. It is not me saying that words. I will not call somebody else names. I will not attack people because that is just not me. Like here, me going on a rant, that is very not me as well. But I admit it. I was very angry that time. I am so sorry. I say such a thing. And then later here, another person came in and then tell me what did I do wrong. So here it say that I break your trust for 3 years, the bond. Yes. Yet you trusted I for 3 years and replace him right after. What kind of friends just do that? If you really are friends, you remove him, but do not go such a measure as to replace him with someone else if they are just disposable, or human or robot, no animal who have talents. And then you got a point. You not trust in me because you are simply throwing away. I'm sorry, Fabo, but this is the truth. I mean, once again, whatever has been targeted at me is right, is true. I fucked up. I should have asked you about, do you really not want to play no more? Not to just immediately find a person to your role. That is part of me that is not right. I've been rushing things through way too much. It's just not cool. Once again, before I close out these videos, I want to say, yes, it is not your fault at all. Your role get removed is because I want to break fights. It's not because I think you're disposable. No, never. And till today, I never removed you from SMP. I would never remove you from any of my community. You're right to speak up and everything. And other than that, aside from that, someone during stress will be their real face. I mean, in some part, it's true. But what I believe more is how a person would react after he done wrong. I know what you feel. I was betrayed once as well. It is scary. It's a scary place to be. It feels horrible. But all this came from a few misunderstandings, and also I being stupid and not being upfront about everything. I'm just trying to rushing through and getting done, and not look at anyone beside. And that's on me. You have all the right to not forgive me or to speak to me anymore. But, in ancient China, we have this thing called Dingju. It's our utmost sincere and respect to someone, seeking for apologies or to show gratitude. This is for you. Once again, I'm sorry for what I've done to you. I didn't mean it. I'm just trying to get what is in front of me done and not look at what is beside. And that is a horrible thing to do. I admit it. And thank you for letting me know. And if you would never forgive me, I understand that. And I will try to be better. And I will try to be better of not disappoint any friend I have left. Thank you for 3 years, and I hope we can continue this friendship in the future. But for now, here in Minecraft World, I'll be waiting for you. Here's your cup. Get on and drink with me one day, hopefully. If you're not, it's okay too. I'll be here waiting for you. I'm sorry for everything that I've done wrong to you. I'm sorry.